country driving license. Most of the organizations will insist that you must have driven in your home country and have a valid driving license for at least more than 1 year. So because you're looking for a job, you don't know whether the organization that will be willing to give you a job offer or sponsor your visa will treat driving license as an option or a mandatory. In fact, some of the organizations that sponsor the J1 visa or H1B visa, immediately you tell them you don't have a driving license, that is the end of your story. So it is better and good that you prepare and early in advance, get a driving school that is registered by your local government back at home. You must first of all meet the eligibility criteria, at least be 18 years old, must be medically fit. Those are things that you know to drive, and have a medical report may be required probably. You must have a valid national ID or passport if you are a foreigner. Then enroll in a driving school. You are required to attend an approved driving school. Let's say if it is in Kenya where I come from, the school will teach you the necessary driving skills and road safety rules. The school will also provide a driving school certificate upon completion of the case. Apart from that, we are also saying that you need to pass the theoretical test, or what you're calling the written test. After you have passed the written test, after completing your driving school, you need to sit for a theoretical test, and this test will be able to evaluate what you call the knowledge testing. So they want to know, are you able to recall the basic road safety rules? If you pass that, then I believe you can then be ready to prepare for what you're calling the practical driving test. Yeah, and the test normally is conducted by, like for example, where I come from, the test is conducted by NTSA, that is in Kenya, National Transport and Safety Authority offices, or at a local Kenya Revenue Authority, KRA offices. So you must have to ensure that you do the knowledge test exam. After that, I believe the next stage will be now to pass the practical driving test. After passing the theoretical test, you need to take a practical driving test, and this test will assess your ability to control the vehicle, following traffic rules, and perform maneuvers like parking, reversing, and turning. The test will typically take place at NTSA or either way KRA test centers, that is in Kenya. Apply for the driving license once you are done. Nowadays we have what you're calling the smart driving license. After passing both the written and practical exams, you can apply for the driving license. The application process will involve filling out the driver's license application form DL1 at the NTSA Transport Integrated Management Systems Teams platform online, then uploading the required documents, which can include either you have a valid identification card, the national ID, or passport, then certificate from the driving school. Sometimes they might require medical report, because remember you're going to drive, then you pay the required fees. Apart from that, we are also saying that we talk about the aspect of pay the license fees. The fee for driving license will vary depending on the class of the license. You can check the fees on the NTSA website or consult your driving school for guidance. The fees are paid through mobile money, bank transfers, or at the NTSA payment centers. After which, I believe the last step will be to receive your driving license. After you've received your driving license, ensure you do a number of, try as much as you can to know how to drive. Why driving? You never know where you're going to get a job here in the US or in Canada. Maybe your school might be located far away from the town or far away from city centers. What happens? It means now you have to go for your own means of transport, and Uber here is very expensive. So that is why they tend then to insist that if you are an international teacher and you want to come over to USA, you must know on how to drive. Because coming here, getting a vehicle is cheaper than paying for Uber or paying for taxi. So those are the major reasons as to why they tend to insist that any international teacher coming here must know how to drive. But then apart from that, we are also saying that I've listed all that. What are you supposed to do to get a driving license? For example, where I come from in Kenya, I'll be posting in the comment section as the first comment what are the requirements for you to be able to get what a DL or a driving license in Kenya, learn how to drive, so that even as much as you apply, we are ensuring that you have all the requirements required as a teacher, so that at the end of the day, there is no hitch in the pipe as you start your process of application as an international teacher. We want to wish you well. Until then, remember to hit that subscription, follow, like, share, and let us do this together. Thank you so much.